I be high, you be nice.
I be drunk and high, nigga. You the one that's be high,
I
you
be
know?
high,
So we
I'm
can't
talking
both of us
about
be looking crazy. One of us gotta look
As
positive.
long as y'all look like y'all full of light,
that's
don't
all
really
that matters,
you know?
man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying, man. I know I be
This
wilding on
guy.
this shit.
Nah,
You
man.
know, I be wilding
Nigga,
out,
you just
man. I
gotta
know
be
if
you.
y'all got
Whoever
anything,
you is,
suggestions
you.
about me, man, y'all can talk about me, man. I heard somebody say some shit. I watched the comments. They be saying some crazy shit about me, man.
Yeah, they be
True.
getting on
I
shy
don't
ass.
give a fuck. You know that, bro.
You
I'm
ain't
gonna tell you,
supposed to.
man. I don't give one damn or two
Nah, but
fucks.
listen, anything that's
Niggas getting at you, Sean?
accurate, I'll try to, you know what I'm saying, better myself.
Nah, Lou,
Definitely.
I don't matter. I don't mind, cause you know, people's comments
you
don't
know,
matter to me.
it ain't
I
supposed
mean,
to.
it matters
The
to me
bad
far as
ones.
we appreciate y'all
The bad
commenting.
ones. The bad
But
ones.
when you trolling me and shit like that, yo, you can't fuck with my mind, bro. You can't do nothing to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want to do because that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm able to pay for what I want to do, then that's what I want to do.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, you can't
that's
troll
what I
me.
wanna do.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So you can't really
I don't
fuck
really
with me
mind
like that. That shit don't really bother me, man. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy it. I enjoy it, man. Keep the comments and the positive and the negative ones coming. I don't give a damn.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the bottom line.
I don't care.
Because Javon said so.
You know? The drama is real. Yo, Lou, I'm the lighter man again this week, man.
Episode 22.
23.
Oh, my fault.
Jordan.
23. Yep, number 23.
Episode 23, Jordan number.
Yeah, my dude. Thank you.
That's a fact. Episode
23.
23,
Them shits
we
is
here,
piling
man.
up, man. They
Yeah,
piling up, man.
23, that's shit.
And people, man,
Almost
y'all gotta
half a
look out
year.
for us. Pardon me, brother. We just need y'all to like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be looking out for us, man. We got all these people watching us, but y'all not subscribing or y'all not liking. You know we need all that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I look at something and all you gotta do is just press two things. It don't cost you nothing to do that. We ain't asking for no money and nothing. You know what I'm saying? When we start asking for money, then I can understand you feel away.
Man, let me get you before the hoes get you.
Word, you know what
Let me
I'm
get you
saying?
before the hoes get you, nigga.
You know, because if we coming to that point, we gonna need some bread, yo. You know, me and my man, we be trying to look good every week. You know, this shit costs you.
Yeah, we trying to have that shit
You know what I'm saying? We be spending our own, man. We ain't making nothing, man. YouTube ain't giving us not a coin. You
That's
understand
how
what I'm
it
saying?
be.
We doing this on the love and the strength because we want to entertain the people.
So let's entertain them.
That's what we starting to do.
We gotta give them entertainment.
But if y'all
And
like
honestly,
our entertainment and y'all appreciate our entertainment, y'all want us to continue to entertain y'all, y'all need to like and subscribe and share. And we need that. You know what I'm saying? Because then that'll bring us around so we can feel like this is worth something.
nah, I feel like it's worth something without that anyway.
I mean, we do our thing, man. I mean, we got our ways to do things.
You know.
And it's making its rounds around the internet. But however, if we all cooperate with each other, you know what I'm saying, this thing can grow and get better. You know what I'm saying? That's all we trying to do. We trying to get better. You know?
Yeah, we gotta give better material too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give them that good shit to make them wanna like, share, and subscribe.
You know? I mean, y'all like us, man. That last video we did with the Trump shit.
Yeah, but see, just because we got a lot of views doesn't mean everybody like it.
That violated Trump.
The people that like it is the people that's like it. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of likes, so them likes should have amounted to subscribers.
Exactly.
Sha said Trump, if Trump get elected, we going to a world. He think it's going to be a world war.
No, it ain't.
You know what I mean? And that shit would kind of viral, like 50,000, 60,000
views. Ain't gonna be a world war. Really a world war.
Yeah, niggas just don't know it. Niggas be sleep.
One person trying to lead the world out.
Let me tell you something about that.
Trying to destroy it.
that.
Yeah. Oh, get that pump that. There is.
I fucking
We
wisdom
have
tooth. Fucking.
we have an information war. We have a disease war going on. But
Spiritual
What about the
war.
pollution?
spiritual war.
What about it? I already won that.
That's the main
What
one.
about the spiritual?
Oh, you won that?
What about I already won the spiritual war.
We
already
still
got
in
that.
it.
We still in that.
We
gotta
still
be
in that. We in that until we
We having
until we
a
endure
we
to
ain't losing.
the very end.
We ain't losing that.
we
Ain't
in
no
a
end. The end is the beginning. The beginning is the end. So at the end of the game, we're always starting at the beginning. So never
by
say
the
end.
way, my
talking
people, if
about
y'all
the
don't know who
physical form.
talking, we got my man John in the background. He's here with
Yeah.
us, man.
We gotta endure
John,
to
show your
the
face, man.
until the
Everybody can
physical
see who
form is
talking,
no
man.
longer.
Huh?
Show your face so they can see who talking, man.
We gotta endure to the end till the physical
homie
is
John
no
right
longer.
here, man.
Third eye in the building. You know that.
All right, we got John in the house.
And this is what I got in my hand.
He got sanitizer.
You already.
Yo, that's our dude,
Fire.
man. We try to we look out for our own, man.
Ain't no trying that we
We
all
look out
look
for
out
our
for
own,
each
man.
other.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Shit. Ain't no trying. That's
You
what
know?
we do. Facts. Trying is a failure. We
Like the
make shit happen.
motherfucking military said, we leave no soldier behind, bro. All our peoples are soldiers, man. So anyway, like I was saying with the Trump, you know what I'm saying? If he come into play, you know, I think it's he just not his mindset is just not in the. We need somebody who know how to critically think.
Who
That's
you
going to
think?
be the next president.
Well, let me say something. I think that Trump was already in office. We weren't in war. We didn't have no wars. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was giving the bread out too. And on top of that, he
He
got
was giving niggas pardons.
pardons. And look, he got a better relationship with these countries than Biden.
He do. Know why? Because he Russian.
And not
He's
to
not
say-
Russian. He just dated. He just married a Russian.
That makes him Russian.
No, he just fuck Russian. He not Russian.
That makes him Russian.
He just fuck Russians. That's what make you Russian.
He got a better relationship with these countries though.
Listen to me. I watched a lot of politics, especially with Putin. Putin did not respect Trump, man. Putin didn't respect
By
Biden.
Obama.
He didn't
Either.
respect Obama. The
He
only
can't-
last president that he
Putin
liked
wanna- Putin
was
wanna
fucking
sit on
Bush.
Putin
The
wanna-
last president
Putin
that
wanna sit
Putin
on
liked
niggas.
was Bush.
Putin want to sit on niggas, but he can't.
No, he is.
All he can do is put on niggas.
Listen, he respected Trump.
Exactly.
You heard?
Nah, he did not
respected
respect
Trump.
Trump, man. He
So if
thought
he didn't
Trump
respect
was
Trump,
Everybody
then-
respected Trump.
He said it in his own words. He thought Trump was an idiot.
So why he fell back? Why ain't nothing happened when Trump was in office then?
Because they wanted him in office. They wanted him in office because they wanted to manipulate Trump.
Who? Putin?
Putin, yeah, and they did.
How?
They got him in office. They manipulated the votes.
But
They
you said they
created all
wanted
the-
him in office so they can manipulate him. He
Yeah.
got in office, so what was the manipulation after?
The manipulation after what he
Yeah, you said they wanted him in office so they can manipulate him.
I don't know. He
Not
goes-
manipulate him to get him in office. You said they wanted him in office so they can manipulate him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Putting
he got
them-
in
they
office.
was
What was the
They
manipulation?
coerced the internet
This is
with
all allegedly, bro.
No,
because-
this is actual fact.
Nah, you can't say that
This is
because
an
you
actual
don't
fact.
know.
This is why they changed
I don't want
the
them.
internet.
I don't want these niggas kicking your shit in.
They about
Listen to
they
me.
about
You heard?
they about to-
I'm telling the truth, man.
And
They
You
seem
don't
like a man
know.
that can be manipulated.
This is
by-
what I'm
He's not-
saying.
He's not that type of man.
This is what I'm
He
saying.
was
Trump
manipulated. Listen to
manipulated
me.
by
He was-
Putin.
By
He's
Putin
not
did
that
not
Come on,
respect
Sha.
him.
Come
Putin
on,
did not
Sha.
respect him.
Come on, Sha.
I think he really think
This
he
clip gonna
over
go
them-
viral again, bro.
Them countries anyway, like
They don't respect him, man.
I don't think so.
People did not respect
Yeah,
him,
nobody
man.
Yo,
respect
listen,
Not
nobody.
one
Listen,
politician respect him, man.
probably
Nobody-
behind
they
closed
gotta
doors,
respect
but in the public, they
public.
showing that love and
They
respect.
got to.
So then that's not respect. That's just all right. That's not no love. That's they just fronting on you.
Whatever, then they
fronting.
friends, but we don't know
You
this.
saying that maybe they scared of Trump? People were scared of Trump?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is when Trump was in office, none of this shit was going on. There was no wars, and he had a better, you know what I'm saying, relationship with these countries because everything was running in order. Everything was running
He was the
intact.
one that. How you gonna say had a better relationship? And he called the what was the North Korean president, Rocket Man.
That don't mean he
He
have a
said-
better relationship with them.
Well,
But
he said
that don't mean
he
he had
said
a better.
Haiti is a shithole country. What relationships you talk about he had with people, man? I mean, yo, man, his mouth was just too reckless, bro. The last thing we want is a nigga with a reckless mouth. Where
Yo,
everybody
listen.
got their finger on the trigger.
All right, well, this
Last thing you want is someone that ain't saying nothing.
He
and
ain't
you don't know
saying
what's
nothing
going
because
on.
he's scared. I'd rather have a scared nigga, honestly, but a scared nigga ain't gonna protect us either.
Nah, you say you rather have a scared nigga, but
Yeah,
I see a
because he
scared
not
nigga
gonna
who
say
touches
nothing.
it.
He ain't gonna.
rather
He's
have
too
Trump.
scared to say anything.
But he
Yo.
quiet right now, and they talking about
Where you
war
live
right
at,
now.
bro? You live in China?
Listen,
Where you live? You
Don't you
live
know-
in China or you live in
don't
America?
you know the only good thing that I can say he
Not
did?
to say that
he called out
he
China.
shouldn't be calling people out like that. Of course his mouth is reckless. Of course his mouth is reckless. But did he do anything?
He can't do nothing in China.
Are you mad at what he
He did,
said?
actually
He
did.
mad at what he said instead of
did?
what the things he do.
Yeah.
He did. I'm not gonna sit here and say.
What did he do? You saying he said?
All right, with China, he sanctioned
He called
China.
China Rocket Man.
No, he called North Korea. That
Okay,
shit
he
is
called
reckless,
North-
man. You don't be out here as a president calling people names.
Because he
especially
did.
right now.
Yo,
the time
listen.
when
You
the
think
shit
they
is-
don't call the people here names?
What?
But yeah, they do.
Okay,
But
then.
they do, but not
do
no
that.
fucking
but
leader.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
The North Korean dude is
Yo, Nick,
boy
give me
is
a little
Dennis
bit. I'm doing the
Rodman.
podcast. Can you
Dennis
call-
Rodman, that's his
give me
boy.
like 2
You don't
hours,
know
all
what
right?
you don't know what he
All right.
called Dennis Rodman. He probably called Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman a
all right,
nigga.
cool. Peace
You
and
don't
love.
fucking know.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? He probably called Dennis Rodman a nigga. He cool with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is boy. And Dennis Rodman say the same shit. Yeah, that's my boy. He go to North Korea and chill with what's his name? The dude that murked his family.
All right then. You see, Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman. Dennis Rodman's not a politician, and
It
he
don't-
had a better relationship than Trump.
What?
What would that say? That say that Trump is a fucking crazy. His mind is fucked up, bro. His mouth gonna fucking get us into some shit that we can't our ass can't cash.
Yo, listen, bro.
For real.
You've been dealing with shit your whole life.
I know a
of
motherfucker with a
people
reckless
getting
mouth.
into,
I
getting
know
into
how
shit
reckless
that they mouth
does.
couldn't cash.
I seen a lot of niggas crash out with reckless mouths, man.
It's like because you first of all, let's go back to this. You said Dennis Rodman got a better relationship than Trump do. With
He did with North Korea. He does.
nah, Dennis Rodman is not dictating how North Korea and America should do business together.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I'm
Trump
trying to
was
tell you,
doing that.
Trump does not.
Even though he
does
was,
not how to.
so
man,
he had a
Trump-
better relationship because
Trump
he's
shit that calling out people's
controlling
names and
how shit should go. Both of
tweeting
them.
every fucking thought on your mind as a president.
Nah,
man, that wasn't cool, man.
You leading with feelings, brother.
Nah, you can't lead with feelings, man.
You
gotta
are.
lead-
That's
no,
what you
I'm saying
doing.
that's what Trump was doing as well.
That's what you doing.
That's what Trump
Cause
did,
all
bro.
you saying is how you feel about the man.
I'm telling you
about how-
actual facts. It's
about
not what
stuff
I'm
he's
telling you is as
talking
my
about.
feelings. I'm telling you the result of his actual facts, son. I feel in my way, his mouth is gonna get us in trouble.
Feelings.
But I have a right to judge him, bro.
So what should he do right since you judging him?
What he did right?
What should he do right?
Who?
If you're gonna
Who?
judge
What
somebody,
should who do right?
Trump. If you're gonna judge somebody, you should tell him the pull up. What's
Oh,
the
he
pull
should know
up?
how to control his mouth.
How he should do that? Give him some game.
I mean, come on, bro. You can't be out here calling people names. And that's one. You know what I'm saying? Calling people out, Rocket Man, and telling, and being on, you know what I'm saying? You in public places and shit. You think you around your friends and shit. You got to know who your real friends is. When you would get to that place, you just said everybody was your friend when you was donating money. But now when you running as a politician, you need to understand that niggas don't love you like that no more. Niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas just want what they want.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So you can't be running your mouth reckless like that. You gotta control that motherfucking mouth. It's gonna cash a check that your ass can't cash. Trust me, we was taught that from our grandmothers, man. That we don't run around here reckless mouth, man.
Yo, but let me say something though. Just because he calls somebody Rocket Man and
That's a reckless mouth, man. That man could have shot off a rocket over here, bro. He could have took that shit as a serious insult and be like, you know what? I'm a rocket man. Take this rocket then.
Did he?
Yo, bro, we don't know why he didn't, but we should be thankful he didn't.
Okay, he did. His
I
mouth
didn't like
is
it,
reckless. All right. Well, that's the only reason you don't like.
Bro, if
Trump?
it wasn't for the pandemic,
Is that
because
the only
you-
reason?
the pandemic shut the world down.
Because that's
you don't
still
understand
not
how
saying
much
what
that
that
shit
man
helped him.
did.
The pandemic, if it wasn't for the pandemic, man, who knows where things would have escalated with his fucking reckless mouth. Telling women, I grab women by the pussy. Come on, man. What president do you know say some shit like that and get
One
caught
that wanna
saying
get
that,
beat up.
man? That's fucked up, bro. You don't be telling that shit to no
What
people, man.
president tell you if you don't vote for him, you ain't black?
I don't fuck with that either.
Our president.
I don't fuck with that either. You at yo, Nick, you right. I don't fuck with that either.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm black regardless who I vote for. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't fuck with that either. But I damn sure ain't gonna fuck with a man gonna say he gonna grab a woman by the pussy.
Nah.
All right, that's
I'd
foul.
have knocked him out.
All right, that's foul. Because if he touch one of my females that I know, then my wife or, you know what I'm saying, we coming at him.
I don't even gotta know. I see him touching him.
That's what I'm trying to say. That shit is foul. That shit is foul. You don't tell nobody you don't, certain shit you don't say. There's certain shit you don't say. I don't give a fuck who you're around. Especially, you think you around people, man, you trying to move up. You around people and
Yo,
shit.
so basically your whole argument is just about things he say.
That's the main problem with him.
What's the other problems?
The main problem is his mouth.
It's just his mouth?
Yes. He has to have control of his mouth.
I mean, hey, man. I would agree with certain things Trump say. Like, I don't think he used the grab about a pussy as in every woman. That was just probably
Bro, he
told
never supposed to say that. What man says that, man?
Trump.
What man goes around and says, yo, man, I be grabbing. Come on, man.
I feel like out of all
He
the
didn't use it in
presidents we
that
had,
context.
He gave us a chance to get up on our feet. Some people took advantage of it. Some people didn't. I feel like they should give him another chance.
Yeah, definitely.
He is gonna give him another chance.
I'm like, if we
Get
Trump
it out
Trump
the
do
way.
get in office, all right? The people that support him, man. You gotta look at the people that supporting him. Them people that ran into the Capitol building. That's y'all look at y'all not even thinking about that shit, man. Come on,
He
man.
didn't tell them to do that.
He did so.
He didn't tell them to
Nah.
do that.
Listen to me.
He ain't
Listen to
tell
me.
Tell them to do that.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
What he
People,
say? What he say?
I can't tell you what he said
He
exactly.
ain't say run in the Capitol and do
No.
nothing.
Yeah, but he said he listen to me.
Then if he ain't say
Listen
it,
to
he
me.
ain't say it, bro.
Listen to
There's
me.
no way around that.
Right.
You
Listen
can't
to
say
me.
the nigga said
Trump
this and that. You
Trump
can't.
put his vice president in danger because the vice president didn't do what he asked, didn't agree with him. All right, the man has his right to not to agree with you. So if I
how
don't
he
agree
put
with
him in
you,
danger?
that means you're gonna have a mob of motherfuckers come get me.
How you do that?
That's what he did, bro.
How?
Yo, bro, when he was man, them mob of people on January 6th,
They took it upon themselves.
they took it upon themselves to come kill motherfucking the vice president.
How? What happened?
Because the vice president didn't want to veto something about some votes that he's supposed to have gotten that he didn't get.
He vetoed something.
And the vice president said, I'm going to sit myself out of this shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
so
you know what I'm saying? The vice president has some goddamn sense.
So what Trump do?
All
Trump
these-
tweeted his bullshit, and these motherfuckers went crazy.
But did he tell him to do some shit to the
You
president?
got to remember, the Tea Party. You remember the Tea Party?
Did he tell the people to do something to the vice president?
Yo, he talked so bad about the vice president that these people took it upon themselves to want to kill him.
Did he tell him to do that?
No.
I can't say he did,
Then he didn't, bro.
but he set the narrative out Bro, I don't have to say, bro.
Yo,
Listen
bro,
to me,
that's
bro.
like anybody
Bro,
talking
let me tell
dirty
you,
about
mafia niggas
somebody,
do this shit all
and
the
then
time.
your fan
They
base
do it
just
all
say,
the
"Yo,
time,
we gonna
bro. They
fuck
don't
with these
got to
people
say
because
go
you
kill a
beefing."
nigga. They can just point their finger.
Come on, bro.
All right, they ain't got to say nothing. When they
Come
want a
on.
nigga done, they ain't not gonna be on no phone saying they want
All
a
they gotta do
nigga
is
done.
get the
Cause
head
remember,
up.
Trump come up from the mafia area.
All they gotta do is this right
Trump
here.
worked with mafia niggas, and I ain't got nothing against no mafia. This ain't about that. But I'm just trying to tell you, that nigga don't got to say nothing to get people to do. He don't got to publicly. We didn't got to hear the shit publicly what he said to get people to stir people crazy.
So them people that ran in the Capitol was
We
all
don't know who
mafia.
he got
Was
on
mafia.
the sidelines. Then we
Was
found
mafia.
out. We found out. What's that group?
Or was regular people.
There was a group.
Working
There was a
people.
racist white group that had a connection to Trump. That group, what was that? The Proud Boys? Didn't that nigga go meet the Trump? Didn't that nigga go meet Trump?
Who?
The leader of the Proud Boys before he got locked up.
Yo, mad black people went and meet Trump too. They sat down
But
with him.
none of them niggas got locked up for no motherfucking shit like that.
For what?
Yo, the leader of the Proud Boys went to go meet Trump, all right?
Okay. And so
Leader of the
did
Proud Boys, his shit was, you know what I'm saying?
Steve Harvey.
You remember? Remember, we had them, all them white motherfuckers. Hold on, wait. Let's go back to this. Before I even go on the Proud Boys. Let's go back to the Tiki carriers. You remember them motherfuckers was carrying the Tiki torch? They was walking around, I forgot that state. They was walking around during Trump presidency. And they was racist as a motherfucker. And Trump told them, oh, those was just good people. He didn't see that their view was racist.
What were their views?
They don't like Jews. They don't like black. They didn't want no more Jews in the neighborhood. They don't want no more black
That's
people.
gonna be hard to happen.
That was
Jews
their
and black
views?
people,
Right.
long way to hell.
And you said Trump.
Said, oh, those are good people.
Um,
Listen, man, Trump ain't for us, man.
let me ask you a question though. Right?
Them Tiki torch
Your
motherfuckers.
man catch a body, right? Is he still good people to you?
Depends on what he caught a body on.
But all right, it depends. But is he still good people? He took
Depends
somebody-
on what he caught a body
he
on. If
took
he
a
killed
life.
a old lady
He
or
said
some
life.
shit, no, he not good. If he don't kill somebody, took an old lady out, I supposed to still respect him for that? That lady had nothing to do with nothing? He done shot somebody and I'm supposed to be like, oh, that's my man still. No, nigga, you fucked up, nigga. You shouldn't have been out here like that. If I did some shit like that, I'm supposed to be held to the same law.
But do you consider him still good people?
After he did something negative?
Yeah. What if he did? Yeah.
No,
After he did something-
no, he
is
did
still
something
good
negative that
people?
crossed the line. No, I wouldn't. Any nigga that do something negative that crossed the line, you understand what I'm saying? That don't harm multiple people. There's a threshold
You get some water, babe.
of something that's terrible, bro.
I get some water, please.
You understand what I'm saying? There's certain things that
My
you let
wisdom
go,
tooth is fucking
and there's certain shit that you don't let go.
Exactly.
No, I agree. I agree. So if you said Trump said that, I don't got too much information on that at all. You said he said they good people. You know,
Them Tiki torch carrying motherfuckers. They was all outside, walking around,
they not
protesting.
good people.
Bro, what they was protesting against? They was against George Floyd.
You said the Jews Illuminati.
Oh,
I
now
think-
you want to
Shit
bring
hot.
that
You
back
making shit
up.
hot.
I think you cool. I think you good people.
Making shit
But
hot.
like I said, there's a threshold on the level of where we have to cross. Everybody has a threshold level that we cross. You understand what I'm saying? And once we cross that threshold level, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. It is what it is.
It is
Yeah,
what it
look.
was.
Let me tell you something, man.
But it is what it is now, though.
Yo, man, I believe it's good in all people, man. You know what I'm saying? Not every people, but I believe there's some good in people. You know what I mean? You gotta just You know,
They
Don't
said
you
it was
do-
good,
do
and
evil-
Hitler.
do
Hitler was
do
Hitler
evil
had
do
some
evil
good.
people love their kids?
You know what I'm saying? Come
Evil
on,
people like doing evil shit.
come on, bro.
I mean, you could be out there doing the
We
most
can't give
negative
people.
shit
That's
in
the
the
problem
world,
with
but when
today's
you
world.
come home,
We give
you
evil
love your
people
kids.
passes, man.
You love your kids. You love your family.
We give
you know what I'm
evil
saying?
people too many passes.
Like the
man.
movie we was watching. Homeboy out there kidnapping females and shit, right? But he's the most loving father and husband in the world. His wife can't even imagine this shit.
But he's a serial killer.
He's a serial
Yeah.
He's an evil motherfucker.
evil
Motherfucker.
All right, don't
Family-
matter
to his
what he did to his
family,
family. That got nothing to do with it.
to
Go
his
ahead,
family,
Nick. Go ahead,
he's
Nick. Go
a
ahead.
totally different person. Like he's a totally loving father, husband, all of that. But when he leaves that house,
He a different person.
he's a different person.
There's people
We
out
don't
there like
fucking
that.
punish our evil. All right? We
I
evil.
agree.
We deserve punishment.
You can't punish evil. Evil punishes itself.
I mean, that is true. You will die in your own iniquity. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to address it. If it's coming to you, that's like what happened on the train.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that happened on the train. This dude was
Yeah,
fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got on the train,
How he get
jumped
on the train?
jumped the
Nah, he
turnstile.
went through the exit gate.
However, he
Went through the
fair
accident.
beater.
Yeah.
Didn't pay his fare. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all you got to do some places, man, you just ask the token booth clerk, and you just talk to them nicely and say, "Can I please get on the train? I can't afford it." 9 times out of 10, they be like, "Go ahead."
But 9 times out of
You know
10,
what I'm
some
saying?
people be like, man, fuck the conductor. I ain't got nothing to say to that nigga.
Yeah, but
I'm going straight to
that's
the
that
train.
mindset that you gotta deter from. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta have a mindset of a positive person, you would have
If you
walked
got
to
it- if
that
you got
token
it-
booth truck
if you got
and
a
you would have
mindset
said,
of a
"Yo,
positive
look, I
person
can't afford to get on the train.
already,
I just want to go home or wherever I need to get."
Right.
You know what I'm
if you got a
saying?
positive
Can you help
mindset
me?
Already,
You know what I'm
fuck the
saying?
conductor.
And 9 times out of 10, if it ain't no supervisor around, ain't nobody there, they would have been like, "Yo, listen, let's go through the gate."
Yep.
But what if the supervisor is around?
Then you had to ask the supervisor.
No, fuck all of
Or
them.
you had to ask the cop.
See, but
You
he
know what I'm saying? I
he
didn't
ain't
ask
ask shit
cops.
because he had the
Yo,
hammer on him.
Morris Barnes. Yo,
He
back
had
in
the
the
hammer
day,
on.
son, when
I
I didn't have
asked
no
shit.
job
I
and
asked
nothing, I asked police.
But that's
I
sad,
went
though,
on, I'm
bro.
like, look,
I'm doing
I
my
ain't got
job.
no
I ain't
money.
got
I'm just
time
trying to
to
get
talk.
home. Can I get on the train? And the police was like, go ahead, man.
I tell the police.
You understand what I'm
I don't tell
saying?
the police nothing. I'm
Yo, how
working.
much is the train
I'm
now?
just hopping.
Right
I
now, it
don't
was
even know how to get.
$2.95.
Yo,
$2.90.
Nigga, pay that. Pay that.
Damn, that shit almost
Pay
$3.
that, bro.
Yeah, but anyway,
Pay that.
he done jumped the turnstile, right? So he was wrong in that aspect,
But he
right?
jumped it.
That should save you a headache.
Now, if he'd
You
have
know what I'm
hopped the
saying? See,
turnstile,
this is what they talking about. See, what he did is promoting why they got the National Guards.
That happened to my brother.
They got all this shit. What he
Dono?
did is just
That happened to
solidifying
him
what
when
they
the cops
want to
hit him
do.
over the head and shit.
It's
with
going
that
to
knife
take it
fit.
further now.
Yep.
Now, when we get on the
of
train,
that fear
they
being
want to
shit.
look into our bags.
Yep.
They probably want to start patting niggas down. They might
Right.
have metal detectors and shit before you go through the turnstile. You understand what I'm saying?
I
Because
think
this
they
shit is
need that
real. Y'all
shit.
niggas take this shit
I
lightly.
think they
I
need
ain't gonna
metal
lie. They do
detectors.
metal detectors before you go through the turnstile. It's gonna be lit.
I think
I'm
they
telling
need it.
you.
Everybody get beat up in the subway.
Where it's gonna be fights.
Rather fights than some, but let me tell you something about that. That's still dangerous.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling
because
you.
niggas
That's
get hit in
very
the head,
dangerous.
niggas get thrown
And
on
now
the
they-
platform,
and now
niggas.
you
Very
know.
dangerous.
And now we know you ain't got nothing on you.
Niggas getting kicked on
There
tracks,
still
bro.
need to be police
Bro,
surveillance.
Exactly.
bro, niggas getting kicked on tracks, bro.
The train stations and platforms and trains
All right.
never used to be like this when we
Never.
went to school, bro.
Never.
Niggas
Never.
getting kicked on tracks, man.
Never.
All right,
Niggas
you on the
was fighting,
platform waiting for the train.
And there was a couple like knives
want-
and shit, but it really wasn't the
Yeah,
shootouts. Niggas had
Nah,
guns,
it was
but
wild.
niggas
on the
ain't
train,
shoot on
bro.
the train. Niggas
Well,
had guns.
niggas
Yo, Lou,
Niggas had guns.
Niggas had guns, 'cause it
I'm
was
gonna have
beefing.
to correct you because I grew up in the '80s.
It was shootings on the train.
Hell yes.
See, I ain't
Niggas
grow
was
up.
getting
I was
hurt.
born
Niggas
in the
getting
80s.
robbed. Yo, Lou, the
I know niggas
trains,
was getting robbed and shit. That's when that
Yo, Lou,
graffiti
the back
shit
car,
was going
niggas don't
crazy.
even know about my era, the back car. We grew up in the era of the
That's
back
when the-
car was the gangster
The
car.
Tomahawks and the Jolly
All right, the
Stompers
back
and all
car
that,
was
right?
the gangster car. Only gangsters went in the back car. You understand what I'm saying? That's the era we grew up in, or riding the trains. We went in the back car and smoked blunts in the 80s. And this is real facts. But as time progressed, shit got more policing, and niggas started getting locked up. Niggas started falling back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm falling forward.
Nah, we fell back, bro.
No,
Niggas
fall-
was not
you
trying to
can't go
get
back.
arrested
You
for
can't
no
fall back.
blunt.
You in the last card already.
Niggas ain't trying to go to jail for no blunt.
Yeah,
No
just
more.
go in the front car. You know you're not going to smoke.
Nah, y'all, you going somewhere else, man. I'm
Nah,
telling
but
you,
yo.
I'm just giving you the game.
I ride the front car.
I'm giving you the game. Back in the days, the back car was for the gangsters, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. But
That
that's
was
for the
it.
smoke
The
room.
gangsters rode the back car back in the day.
And all the leaders
And
ride
if
the
you
front.
wasn't a gangster, man, you might have got robbed in that back car, bro. Word is born, bro. If you wasn't handling your business, you probably would got robbed, man. Niggas is taking your shit.
That's back in the days for real, huh?
That's the back car.
Yo, but dude on the train, he got shot with his own gun.
Oh yeah, man. He got disarmed. Yo, shout out
This.
to the homie.
Ah.
Homie, you was a
I just shot
gangster.
myself.
Homie, you the real gangster. Homie that got away from the police. You the real gangster, man. You the real gangster. Cause he disarmed the nigga. He disarmed him, man. I
We
didn't
don't
see
know
that.
how that shit happened. He probably could have dropped the gun. We don't know if he
Well,
disarmed
he
the nigga.
disarmed the nigga.
We
Nigga,
ain't
if
see
you
the
pull the
video.
hammer out, you got the
It
drop.
was tussling. So
He
had
tussled the
to
nigga
drop
and took
his
the gun from
Nah,
him.
we
man.
ain't see the tussling
We
in the
didn't see
video.
that
It's a
shit.
tussling. You don't
Nah,
have
you
to
hear a
see
whole
it.
bunch
You
of
can
people
hear
All
running.
we seen the nigga
How
pull
you
the
hear the
gun
tussling?
If you listen,
I only hear shots,
if
and
you
I hear a whole
listen
bunch of.
carefully
Hey,
in
yo,
the
Lou.
video, you can hear them. Before you hear the girls people screaming, you can hear that they tussling.
Nah, I
When
just
she
hear a lot of
dropped
people
When
running.
she dropped that phone and you wasn't seeing him no more, but you was seeing
Oh,
the
it's
people,
multiple videos.
It's multiple videos.
I only see that one view though.
And you can hear
From
that
her
they
camera.
was tussling.
But my thing is, what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? We gotta show the video. We're gonna take a moment and we're gonna show the video. So y'all can see what we talking
Good look,
about.
bro.
But he took the hammer. We seen when he pulled the hammer out. He pulled the hammer out of his some clothes that he had on the chest.
Like a jacket.
And he had a jacket. He had the hammer in the jacket. And he pulled the shit out the jacket. At that point, he clearly had the upper hand. You understand what I'm saying?
He been had the upper hand.
He had the upper hand. He had the upper hand before he pulled the hammer. That's a fact. He had the upper hand throughout the whole situation.
Shorty stabbed him in the back like 2-3 times.
That stab matter, that might have,
That triggered that shit.
it did trigger it, but it also,
He wasn't thinking about using that
it might have,
My
that
fault.
stabbing, you know how when people, the adrenaline and you get hit with something and the adrenaline, you hype. That adrenaline starts wearing down. The pain start kicking in. You understand what I'm saying? Pain started kicking in from that stabbing.
Because wasn't he walking over there saying, ouch?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The pain
I
started
can't
kicking
remember
in.
if he said ouch.
You understand
But
what I'm
I know
saying?
he
So
was
that
like, you
shit,
stabbed me, bitch. You stabbed me.
She
He saw her
saved his
for a
life.
minute, and she was like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Man,
Then he went back and
she
got his
saved
jacket.
his life, man.
He was
That
like, yo, wait till I
female
get
is
off.
on
Wait
the
till we
run
get off.
right
I'm going to
now,
knock
bro.
you out. Wait till we get off. I'm going to knock you out. He's like, you stabbed me, bitch. And then he went and got his jacket, I guess remembering that he had the hammer and shit. He was like, oh, you stabbed me, right? You stabbed me. Then he pulled the shit out. He had a click clack and shit. And then that's when dude like backing up and shit. And then that's when like blocking the homegirl. And then that's when you see everybody running and shit. You know what I'm saying? And your homegirl like, let me out and shit. Word. Like, yo, that shit was just sad, man.
it was, man.
Yeah.
It was, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, yo, Lou, that female actually saved homie life, man. Because
How?
the stabbing, like I said, the adrenaline.
It was a
The
one-on-one fight.
adrenaline,
It was.
yeah, but he wasn't
He didn't
winning.
have the gun
So
on him.
what?
He
She
wasn't
had
winning
that.
that. We
Yo,
gonna
look,
feel
that's
this.
The
Let me
gun
get
was
like-
in the
that's the motherfucking problem of women getting in men business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Because
And that situation,
it was a straight one-on-one fight.
woman
Just because this
always-
nigga had the upper hand,
Women
don't
always
mean.
make shit escalate.
Yo, look.
If you don't really pay attention, when guys are into something, a woman always seems to be the one who makes the problem even
Look,
worse.
he had
I
that
feel you,
nigga
man.
in the chair and
I
shit.
feel
He
what
was
you're
on
saying.
top
I
of this.
understand what you're
He was
saying.
on top of the Hispanic dude, right? Like get his hits in. Who's to say that Spanish nigga went pick him up and
Right.
turn him around? But Shorty came already behind him and boom, boom, boom.
Right.
3 times, like
Right.
she was in
She should've
in
minded her business.
prison or
She
some
came
Well,
off
she was,
shit.
that's some
Word,
wrestling
Word,
radio
you know what I
shit.
mean? Like, fuck you was
She
locked
was-
up
She
at.
had more. She had
Word.
the guts. She had the guts to stab a nigga.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight. She
This
had the
nigga
guts to
fighting,
stab
she
a nigga.
stabbing.
Yo,
I'm
she
a
more
nigga.
gangster. She was a gangster. She's a gangster chick, man.
They looking
Y'all,
for
yeah,
her
that's
ass.
what y'all asked for. Y'all niggas want gangster
They
bitches,
trying
right?
to see
That's
if she
yo.
an immigrant.
But wait.
Probably trying to see if she an immigrant.
Listen, this
Probably.
is what men ask for. They say they
Migrant.
want gangster
Yeah,
bras.
migrant.
They want these gangster bras. This is what y'all want.
Nah, I think she was a migrant because that move, I ain't seen nobody out here, no females out here.
Nah, word.
That type
That
of
was the
move,
back too.
That was some different type of moves.
Yo,
she
that
pulled
blood
on
was
him.
was coming down so
I
bad.
ain't gonna lie to you.
It was
was
some
real
jail.
quick.
It was some jail
Hell yeah, I
shit.
didn't even see that
Cause
shit.
where the knife come from?
It was some straight
I
jail.
thought she was punching him into something.
Right.
She was
All of a
sitting down the
sudden, you
whole
see his back
time,
started
quiet.
turning red.
The
Word.
bumper.
Word, his back started turning
Had
red.
her mask on her
shit.
face.
Yo, Lou, you ain't see his shit? After she left,
Shit
his
was
back
turning
started
red.
red and shit. I'm like,
When
oh.
she moved,
And then she
see
trying to cop the
red.
plea.
Yeah.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I
Yeah,
didn't do nothing.
they, yo, you migrants, yo, let me tell you something, man. Y'all can't fuck with everybody like that. I'm gonna tell you something.
Allegedly.
Homie,
Allegedly, because we're not sure if they
I hope that's not migrants. We hope, man. Allegedly, we hope, man, because every other nigga ain't having it like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all females, y'all gotta chill. For real. Because we got females out here, too. You know what I'm saying? They carrying shit, and they not carrying no knife.
What?
We got females out here who will pop you and just run and leave you out here. And I know how y'all get down. We see how y'all get down. All we need to do is just chill right now. Real talk. All this violence that done escalated between migrants and black people, that shit need to stop.
Damn,
We
why
don't
black
give
people?
a fuck
What
about what y'all situation
It's
is.
white people too.
We just
Why is it
mad
black people?
because the government don't give us shit.
God damn, you already
We ain't
put
got
that
mad at
narrative
you
like
personally. We
migrants
mad at the government.
and black people warring. Nah, nigga.
But we gotta understand.
They warring
gotta
with
understand
everybody.
The truth.
They warring with their own people.
Yeah.
It's not just
But
black
they coming
people.
at us.
Who?
Yo, they got the system. Wait. I'm not. Let me retract that. I'm not saying that they coming at us, but the system and the media, they trying to portray that they are putting them in our neighborhood. They taking resources from us, from black people, and so what they trying to do, they trying to create a friction between the migrants and black people in here
I
in
don't
America.
see that, bro.
I don't feel
see,
that way.
I don't see
But
it.
I'm telling you, if you look at the news,
I'm watching the news and I don't see it. I'm seeing migrants getting in trouble. They self robbing, shooting,
you
doing
don't
shit
hear.
like that.
You didn't hear the migrant, bro.
And being
Nothing for you.
Being
You don't remember
cops,
that?
That's one video. One video and probably wasn't in New York.
That wasn't in New York, but I'm just
Okay,
saying.
it was
but you
one
don't understand
video.
that what that do. That one video did a lot, bro.
Whatever it did, it doesn't
This
remove
one
the fact
incident
of
is
what's
going to
happening.
set a precedent.
What one incident?
That stabbing and shooting that motherfucking
But we don't know
Royce
if that's a
Kimmerer.
migrant.
Doesn't matter now.
We was just talking about migrants, so you want to talk back about the stabbing? Let's go back to the stabbing and the shooting on the train.
No, reason why, because the guy, from what I heard in the news reporters that I read, said that he thought he was a migrant. And he was mad with him.
So the guy
he
that
was
got
a migrant.
shot, he thought he was a
You
migrant.
understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to talk about. They, you know what I'm saying? It's a
See,
it's a mindset where people believe that these migrants are being put in place to be against us.
Exactly.
So you basically saying that the dude said that dude thought the guy
Yes.
was a migrant?
Yes, I've read that in the news stories, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I said.
Yeah, I know. I ain't hear that
I didn't
either. I ain't hear that. Well, shit.
So I
I
don't
mean,
know if these people are migrants that
I'm
I
seeing
don't know.
more. I'm seeing more reports of migrants getting into trouble. You know,
We
with
all
the
saying
law
that.
and
We
shit.
seen them motherfuckers beat up the police.
That's what I'm
And not
saying.
near
I'm
one of
not
them
really
pulled out a hammer.
saying. I'm not
Not
seeing.
near one of them.
I'm not seeing migrants. You know, getting into it with the black community.
No, I'm not seeing that.
Because in all reality, they
Mm.
are in the black community, and they're not fighting.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying,
They
Lou. I'm
buy the
not saying, but
hotels. They
Lou,
got their mopeds. Nobody's even bothering them. If anything, they're fighting amongst each other.
Lou,
I haven't.
that's not what I'm saying.
This is the one occasion that
Lou,
I've
that is
seen.
not what I'm saying, Lou. I respect what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is the media is pushing this shit out like that.
Just I don't know why you saying that because it's just one thing you seen.
No, I
Did you
seen
see
more.
multiple
I
things?
seen other articles.
What's the
I'm
other?
watching a lot of media stuff on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of news.
Everything on
when they
YouTube is
talk
not
about
accurate.
how the migrants, they here and we have people homeless. Who are our homeless?
No, I'm just saying what narrative is the media pushing
All
about
right.
the
Let
migrants
me go back.
are
again.
going against the urban
When
community.
you hear, Lou, you gotta understand when they put out a media story and they word it certain ways. You understand what I'm saying? And the way they word it, you really have to pay attention because it's directed. They don't want to say directly what they're trying to say, but instead of saying it directly, they have certain words that people can understand
So
what
what
they're
they
talking about.
What have they said?
You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, when they said the migrants are here, they are homeless, and the homeless people that are here already, they're not receiving any type of services that's the same as the homeless people that these migrants is receiving. The majority of people that's homeless is black Americans, man.
Not only blacks.
At these places where the homeless,
Majority.
listen, where they sending
You
these
talking about the
people?
people on the streets?
Yes,
Sleeping on the streets?
yes.
I see a lot of white people.
Man, that's not true, man.
I see a lot of white
That's
people,
not
bro.
true, man.
Especially in the city.
That's
not
what I
true.
see. You might see different.
That's not true.
I'll
All right,
tell you
Lou.
no lie. I see a lot of white
Yo,
people
Lou.
homeless on them streets.
Yo, Lou, I gotta take a sip, man, because I'm not taking a sip to that. I'm taking a sip against that, bro.
Do your thing, but I'm just telling you, I see a lot of white homeless people on the streets
Because
with their cups and all that,
there's
and
there are
honestly, a lot of young ones too.
the homeless
A lot of
population.
young ones.
Lou,
Don't get me wrong, I see black people
I'm
too,
gonna
but
tell
I
you
see
something, Lou. I've been
more
homeless before, man.
white.
Yo, Lou,
than black.
Real talk, man. I've been
You
homeless
understand what I'm
before,
saying?
man. I've been homeless before. I've been through the homeless shelter.
What does that mean, though?
When my experience, Lou,
That's your experience. I'm
there
saying
was
now
not
I'm
that
seeing
many white people.
Well, now we're saying.
All right, Lou. There was
Ain't we
not that
speaking
many
about
white
current
people.
times? Or are we
in
speaking
the
about the
shelters.
past?
I'm speaking about the past. There was not that
So
many white people.
that the past
going
can't
through the
determine
going
about
through
now.
this system.
Just know that your past can't determine about now, cause that don't have just because it was black people more
Lou, you
homeless
just trying. I don't
in
know
the
why you
streets.
deflecting from the hearing the truth.
Just because it was more black people homeless in the
You
streets
deflecting
then
from
doesn't
the
mean it's
truth,
more
my big
black
bro.
people in the streets now.
And I don't understand why you want to do that because the reality is there's more homeless black people than there is white people. And if you
In the
want to sit
streets?
here, yes,
What's homeless? What you consider homeless? Let's cause
in
let's
the
get
shelter,
that. Let's get that.
on the street, all right? Those are two factors. You do not have a place to stay. You do not have a stable place to stay.
The shelter system.
You
Let
either
me
living
see.
with someone else,
I would say it's more black people in the shelter system.
you on the street,
than white.
you in the shelter, or you're living with someone else.
You heard me?
Those are the three factors
you heard
of
me, though?
homelessness.
You heard me? I would say it's more black people living in the streets, living with someone else, and I mean, I would say it's more black people living in the shelter, living with other people. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Now on the streets, when it comes to on the streets with your blankets and on the benches and the parks or on the highway, I see more white people. You know what I'm saying? I see more white people. I don't see more white people in the shelter. I see more black people and Hispanics and a sprinkle of white people in the shelter system and all that. But on the streets, I see more white people homeless.
Lou, I'm not saying that there's no white population that is not homeless. That is not what I'm saying. However, what I am saying, as you said, you acknowledge two of the things that I represented as homelessness.
Absolutely.
All right? So
Not having
that
your own.
is homeless. All right, Lou?
If you don't got your own, you
So
homeless.
then, Lou.
So that's basically what you're saying.
Lou,
if you ain't got your own, you
Lou,
homeless.
Let me continue.
Right?
That's a fact. Let me continue.
That's a fact. If you ain't got your
Can I
own, you homeless.
Let me please continue, Lou.
Is that true?
Lou, yes, it is true.
If you don't got your own, you
Lou, that is
consider
true.
homeless. Is that true, audience?
Yeah,
Because Shy said it's true. Josh said it's true too. I'ma say nah, it ain't true. It ain't true.
Lou, you don't understand the circumstances when you don't have your own. Some people don't have their own and they living with other people and they're in a good circumstance. Others are not. It's the circumstance you have to take accountability to. All right? You seen recently.
I say this.
Wait, let me finish.
You're
Lou,
homeless.
you talking over me. I can't even just get my point out. You
Go ahead.
seen they had those Africans staying inside a furniture place
They were homeless.
and they were paying rent.
Yeah.
All right, so they circumstance.
Absolutely, the circumstance.
All right, then. This is so the circumstance.
It's not just because you're living with somebody means you're homeless. It's how your life is.
It's the circumstance.
It's
not
how your life is.
Lou,
If you living with somebody and you up, feel what I'm saying? You up, you're not homeless. You're up.
Lou, but you don't understand the circumstance. He could be living with a millionaire.
You could have.
And that man might be treating that person because he's homeless like a slave.
Then that's not.
So his
Then that's
circumstance,
wrong.
his circumstance is different. You got to understand.
Now, if the
Everybody's
circumstances is you're not being
different.
treated like that, then you're not.
You know what I'm saying? Circumstances is different.
Absolutely. Just
All
like
right.
your circumstances is true and my circumstances is true as well.
You know, and that's
It don't always have to be on the negative side. It could also be on the positive side. So just because you're staying with somebody doesn't mean you're homeless. You are in a position where they can just say, yo, you could get out, you got to go. But now, if you ain't got your shit together, you homeless. But if you got your shit together where you leave and you can just
But I'm
go
trying to get you to
grab you some
understand
shit,
that. This the
you're not
circumstance.
homeless.
Lou,
You've been
everybody's
staying with them
circumstance
stacking
is
up
not the
that bread.
same.
I know
Everybody's
that. You don't
circumst-
got to get me to understand that because I already agree.
So
You
that-
know?
So I don't know why we going back and forth like I
So if
don't.
the circumstances are the same, so that means that
No, everybody's circumstances is not the same
So you can't say a person is homeless
because they living with
because
somebody.
they living with somebody.
No, I'm just saying that all right.
It's all facts, bro.
You want to take out the living with somebody? All right. we take
Nah,
that
you
out.
don't have to.
But I'm just saying.
This is what you feel.
when
This
you-
is
some
But
circumstances.
we just getting
and when you
to
I've been
really
in certain
dissect this
situations,
motherfucker.
in certain circumstances.
That's what we about,
You know what I'm
dissecting it.
saying? And then, you're
Because
not
I know-
comfortable.
I
Then
know
you homeless.
people who
That's what I'm trying to say.
But
so
if you're
it's
comfortable-
the circumstance.
We know that though.
Right.
So
But
then
what if you're comfortable?
Right.
we should move on now.
But what if you're comfortable? Then you're not homeless.
So then that's not the
Exactly.
circumstance.
So you can't
So
say
you can't say that
just
a
because,
person
you know what I
that have
mean?
their own is not
it's homeless.
But
Exactly.
people are in that situation.
Yeah, it's people in that
And there's
situation.
people in that situation is on both sides of the fence. That's
Yeah,
why they're
absolutely.
saying you can't say that they're homeless. If you,
He could say, but
if
just
you
say
feel-
if they in
yeah,
that kind of
if they in that
situation,
kind of situation,
then you
then
are.
they can say they're homeless.
That's why I said it's,
All right, cool.
it's based on the person's circumstance.
So if your circumstances is fucked up and you living with somebody, you're homeless.
You're homeless, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact, brother.
Exactly, brother.
All facts.
That's what all I said.
Let's get a nice clap for that.
That was not going to see.
Well, that was the money.
I need
money.
to take some. I need to take some. Another,
That was
another
good
pot.
money.
Get some more pot, man.
That was good money.
I need some more pot.
Yeah, man. So we could move on to the next topic, which is
Wait, we still haven't finished.
put the shooting on the
Yeah,
train.
because we got what do you
So
think
give us some
about
game about how
Homeboy got off? How you feel about that?
Self-defense. Homeboy was the aggressor. Dude was sitting down. He just kept going on towards him. And it was just, he was the aggressor, bro. I seen the video from where I seen it from when he was standing up. Dude was sitting down. He was just real aggressive. He could have just fell back anytime and just let that shit ride out. You know what I mean?
They looking for the right person. They let the right person off, and they looking for,
For
the right person.
They shorty
Because she gotta tell why did you stab
why
him?
you stabbed him in the
Why
back?
you
That shit
carrying
ain't.
a knife?
Yeah, because they looking for her.
Yeah, they looking for her.
Why
Police
you
is looking for her
carrying
right
that
now.
knife? Because I know they asking him why he had that gun with him, and is it licensed? And,
Oh,
you
well,
know,
he going up.
and so they gotta know why she was carrying that knife.
He got to
for her.
heal up, and then he gonna go up north. That's the fucked up part. After you heal up from the hospital,
What two?
that shit is fucked up, man.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they
But
looking
yeah,
for the right
homeboy. I mean, you asking me like how I feel about him getting off. It's it's cool. It was self-defense. I see, and in New York State it's hard. Especially the city, it's like hard to even get off on self-defense. You know
Hell
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's a fact.
For
that's
real.
a
So
fact.
it's like, but we
It don't
see
happen all
we
the
seen
time.
that play out in that part. We just didn't see
That was the whole
I didn't
thing
see
to help
The
him get
actual
away.
shooting.
the actual shooting part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't see that.
That was the whole thing to
You know what
help
I'm
him
saying?
get away.
But either
was the
way,
fact that he had
I'd have been like,
videos,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? You don't know what in dude had. He gonna try to shoot you or not. So it's like, I gotta get this shit off him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this off him.
And the city already tight that he done went through the gate and ain't paid.
And Fair
He
beat.
ain't pay his money.
His $290. He ain't pay his $290.
And you starting people on the train?
Yeah, he
You
about
got-
to shoot somebody on the train. You
Yo.
don't beat somebody up.
You coming on here to
Don't
start
start his
and
shit. He
you
was on the
pay?
train reckless though.
Nah.
He was reckless.
So now, so
These
they-
niggas be on pills. I don't know.
See that later.
I think
you know.
they need cameras inside the train.
They
in
do.
The train.
Yeah,
they
they got
have them?
they got some in some carts.
Yep.
Oh, they need them in all carts, I think.
Yeah, they building that up. That's another infrastructure.
Shit, they used to
that
have
trying to
police
build.
standing in the
On
car too.
trains, yep.
Walking
Because
through
what
the
that
carts and
means,
shit.
what they gonna have to do, they're gonna have to. They still trying to create a Wi-Fi system
For
in
underground.
underground like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because your phone could work a little bit under there, people keep saying.
I think the only thing that they have underground right now is like a radio system. You understand what I'm saying? And I maybe some legalities for them to put Wi-Fi systems in their property. I mean, because that's still the property of the city. They just started putting that shit in the when you in the platform, you got Wi-Fi, cell phone capabilities and stuff like that. So it's only in their best interest of being them wanting to track us and surveil us and shit like that. They gonna want us to have that shit on the train while we on these trains underground.
I need them to get it because these kids.
Excuse me.
Scary out here, 'cause
But that's part of the technology that we lacking in New York City. When we under the ground, we vulnerable. We can't call nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Only thing they got is that button. You can call a conductor, but he
Can
can't
I
do
ask y'all a
nothing.
question? If they got the techniques to go into space, how come they can't find nothing for just under the ground?
They don't want to invest the money. It's money. They see. It's all about money, and they have to invest money into the transit system, so they can put money in their infrastructure where they can have some Wi-Fi service underground. You understand what I'm saying?
The government got it already. It's not
Well-
available to the public yet.
That's the problem. And that's the problem. Because in situations like that, they need to have people be able to call police. You know what I'm saying? If people want to do so. You know what I'm saying? Or people want to call a family or some shit like that. They can't even make a call if you
Get
stuck
some
in the
water,
tunnel.
please.
If the train is stuck in the tunnel, you can't do nothing, bro. You can't make no phone call. You can't dial 911. You can't do nothing, man. You stuck. You got to get the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying?
Sweating. My teeth, my wisdom.
So
teeth
if a
hurt.
nigga pull out the hammer and he start busting off while y'all in the tunnel, you gotta get out of there, bro. You gotta pull the emergency brake, let that train stop, and get the fuck out of
And
there.
what, run on the tracks?
You gotta do whatever the fuck you gotta do. If the train moving, you can't do nothing. You can't get out that motherfucker.
Down there. Them rats.
Huh?
Some scary shit happened to me.
I'd rather be with the rats than in the gats. Which one?
Or with the stacks and the rats.
I'd rather be with the rats than be with them niggas with the gats.
Yeah, man. I think that it should be some metal detectors, and it should be
Metal
some
detectors,
police. They should make have a unit for transit alone. You know what I'm saying? For transit alone.
New York. You ever been in D.C.?
But let me get let me get some game on what I think. Then you can just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get it out before I forget it. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be some metal detectors, and I think that it should be some police on duty. They should make something specifically for the trains. The buses been kind of cool. I haven't been hearing anything about the buses. You know what I mean? But let's specifically get some MTA. Let's get some cops in the MTA field to be positioned. You know what I'm saying? At the train stations. And, we could have a cop on the train like we did before as well when we were young. You know what I'm saying? The cop walking through the carts, a cop or two, you know what I'm saying? And this is their job. You know what I mean? This is their job. They don't have to be outside. This is their job. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kids on these trains, man. Not just kids. It's people that, have family.
What you saying? They need to reinstate the transit police.
They need to. They need to find a structure where transit can operate safely without this going on because, y'all just started bag checking and all this shit, and now somebody getting shot on the train.
He didn't even have a bag.
He didn't even have a bag. This the thing, you know what I'm saying? And, that's not doing anything, man. It's just wasting people money and shit, taxpayers' money. You know what I'm saying? Really, just find a structure that's going to work. Find a structure that's going to work. I'm not telling you.
We trying to give them the game, bro. It's the real talk. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. It's just sad, man, that.
Because we got kids that get on the train, they go to
gotta
school
go to
in the
school.
morning and come home from school and go to plays, look, a little 13-year-old boy got shot coming from the Nets game.
And they trying to say it was gang related, man.
These little kids out
They're
here
not looking
wilding.
at that he got shot, and he just
Nah.
came from watching a basketball game on his way home, and they saying that he was.
Yo, that's
It's
part
a-
of the facts, but the
Yeah,
facts
but-
is he did get shot, bro. And why did he get shot? Yeah, he came home from the basketball game, but that's not the reason he got shot, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's other reasons people get shot. I don't know his situation. My
They
condolences.
associated him with some gang, man.
It's sad. It is sad, and these little kids are out here wilding, and they are in gangs. I don't know
And
if he
then the
was in
guy
one.
that they said that shot him, you know, had gotten some kind of altercation earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
I don't know. That's what I know.
I don't
I
know
don't
either.
know anything else than that.
The shit is sad though. I'm just saying, yeah, anybody could get in some shit just because you know what I'm saying, you know somebody or you down with somebody or not. It's just fucked up what happened, man. So young and losing your life.
It is, man.
Especially the gun violence, and it needs to stop, man. It needs violence, period. Just especially the violence. It needs to stop, man.
These gangs got to start getting on some real positive things for the kids, man.
Gangs got to start being organizations.
Word, man, because y'all the center of the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna lead nowhere else but to death. Or these kids in jail. You know, the mob even paid their kids so they can get out and become successful. You understand what I'm saying? Even the mob had a out game. You know what I'm saying? They created businesses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now their life is even beyond the gang life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sad part about gang life. There's no structure. Y'all gotta structure yourselves where y'all can build and have more. I mean, a lot of them did it with the music industry. And I commend that. That was it.
The real ways to get it. Choose
You
more.
know what I'm saying?
I
but-
choose more.
These brothers that's in the music industry, you gotta make more things for them younger brothers, man. Because if not,
You gotta give
we
them
got
more
a whole
common
street
sense.
full of death, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta facilitate something for these younger brothers, man.
What you think this should be?
Man, they gotta have something to do that they like to do, man.
Exactly.
Some of them like sports. Some of them
Games.
like games. Some of them like music. Some
Playing
of them,
games.
some of them want to study and go to school and shit. I think the gang should be more trying to get that shit going on because you gonna have kids too. You know what I'm saying? You want your kids, you know what I'm saying, to be better than you, man. You want your kids, you know what I'm saying, to get out of this shit.
But is that shit you just named going on in the urban community?
What I just named?
That you said you just named the sports, the schools, and you said that's what these kids is doing, right?
Well, those are the things I see kids like. A lot of kids like a lot of things, man. I might have missed some things that kids
Because
like.
that's really what these.
But the focus should be on trying to work on these kids' development, a positive development. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Instead of always, because you don't want your sons and shit to be out here getting killed.
all
Man.
these kids the same age.
But that's what I'm saying. You nobody want to see none of their sons getting killed.
Yeah, I'm saying though, but all these kids the same age. You think they thinking like that?
Like I said, I'm reading myself for the third time. Nobody, as a parent, if you was a gang member and you become a parent, you don't want to see none of your kids get killed.
Yo, you think 13-year-olds is thinking like that?
So that's why I'm saying we have to look at it like that, man. We have to think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? As a parent,
Like in the
man,
urban community, like 13-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
that it
I
is
thought
bad.
When you was 13, you
Exactly.
wanted to play video games.
That's what I'm saying. Then maybe we
Some.
should have a place where all the kids can play video games.
So I'm
And
definitely
they can be just
13 is
positive.
We don't need
And
play-
no
play-
guns,
we
no
don't need
guns
play-
in
play-
there.
Play video games.
You know,
when we got land to walk on.
no curse words.
13th is
Nobody
ninth
can
grade.
curse in there.
13th,
Yeah,
9th grade.
everybody
bro.
gotta come in there and just be positive. If you don't want to be positive, then you get kicked out.
13th, 9th grade.
What?
I was outside in 9th grade.
I was outside ninth grade,
You know what I'm saying?
What you was doing?
smoking weed in brown bags.
Smoking weed.
I smoked weed younger than that.
Well,
man.
no, I
ain't gonna
wasn't.
lie
I
to
was
you.
16 when I smoked weed.
But
No. Yeah, I was 16 when I started smoking weed. Not thirst, but I was outside, like, you know, being in the mix, getting into the fights and shit. It was Marlboro versus Coney Island type shit. You know what I mean? That was in junior high. That was 12th grade. 12 years old.
Yeah,
11 years old.
see,
I was inside that time.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
My
where-
thing-
I was where I'm at now.
We was outside, but I wasn't, after school, I came home and shit. You know what I mean? I wasn't going outside doing no dirt. But when we was going to school and shit, I was hanging with the fellas, and sometimes we get in some
And
shit.
that was what y'all was doing.
Yeah, we wasn't shooting
It
and
was
doing
other
that,
kids
stabbing.
our age shooting,
Yeah.
and stabbing people.
We weren't
That's what I
doing
was
that.
doing at that age.
See, it was people doing that
I was
other
doing
places.
surgery.
We weren't doing that stuff. We was, young kids. We always fought. You know what I mean? We fought each other
I was
sometimes.
doing different type of surgery.
You know what I mean? But
For an emergency.
that's what we did back then. We fought. We weren't shooting niggas.
Well, back in the days, that was then.
The older
Nowadays,
niggas.
I feel like
Now all these young kids shooting and
13-year-olds
shit.
should be in the house at this day and age. 2024, 13-year-old boys should be in the house just as well as 13-year-old girls.
Word.
Find something productive to do in your
Yeah, everybody
house.
should be doing something productive. You don't even gotta be in the house. Just be doing something productive.
Exactly.
don't you think
You could be in the YMCA playing pool.
television has a lot to do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, do.
That's why we
Lot-
should call
not
it
only
tell lies
television.
to your vision.
But television ain't shit now. You gotta
We should
talk
call
about
it-
the phones.
We should call it tell
Right,
lies.
Television
to your
ain't shit, bro.
They ain't even
It's the
watching
phone.
TV
They
like
ain't
that.
even
Well, it's
watching
still
TV.
television.
It's not even
You still
TV
watching
no more.
TV.
It's bigger than TV.
You just got a TV in your pocket.
That's it. It's bigger than that.
All right then. It's still
the
telling lies
internet.
to your vision.
It's the internet, bro.
All right. It's still telling lies to your vision.
It is. That's why they about to ban TikTok.
Fuck
Come
TikTok.
on,
we
man.
about
It's
to
bigger
cut
than
out the
TikTok
internet.
too.
Hey,
And that's not the
hey,
reason
You
they
know the
gonna
reason
ban
why they want
TikTok.
to ban TikTok?
It's about money.
we about
And
to
it's
cut out the
USA
internet.
versus China.
No,
I ain't talking about TikTok.
They want to own
We
TikTok.
dumping the internet.
it's
They
not
want-
that. It's not that
They
they wanna
thinking
own
TikTok
TikTok.
could take
Taking up.
data from US citizens.
No.
There's
not
a whole
about
bunch
that,
of shit.
bro.
Making it hot. You making it hot.
Bro, it's not about
There's
the
a,
data,
there's a
bro.
whole bunch of shit wrapped in that.
You know what it's about, bro?
What is it about?
It's about culture.
Exactly.
Having control over U.S. culture.
Have a control over environment.
That's
Fuck US culture.
that is a national security.
We don't care about
Right.
the US culture.
Everywhere else gonna have
We
it
care
except
about
for us.
environment.
Everywhere else in the world.
TikTok is owned
So I guess they gonna ban Instagram.
by
then.
by a company that's in China. And China is
You
a
don't see them
communist
niggas.
company.
You
Let's
don't
talk
see
about
China.
it.
You don't see China bitching about Instagram and Facebook,
But wait, let me tell you something. Instagram and Facebook is an American company.
Right.
and it's in China, bro.
Exactly. And
No, it's
China.
yeah,
What?
but let me give it. Let me.
Everything,
hey,
everything is coming from China. You think I'm playing?
Come on,
let
bro.
me tell you
I
something,
had to tell you
bro.
about to cut out the internet.
Don't you know where the fentanyl coming from?
Don't ask that question.
Where that's coming from?
Don't ask that
I
question.
don't know.
China.
Dad just said don't ask that question.
All that shit is coming from there, man.
This
Come
nigga
on,
act
man.
like
He's
he-
telling the truth.
He act like he know
Nobody
for
want to
a
know the
fact.
truth. We know the truth.
That's what China's.
See, then he
That's why
just said
they-
he don't want to deal with gossip. He want to deal with facts.
I'm not. I know that is an actual
He said he
fact.
didn't want to deal with facts.
How is
But then
it
he wanna
fact?
say
Please
that.
break it
And
down
then he
to
get
me.
mad at me
What?
about-
We
Now
know
I start-
fentanyl
start-
comes
start-
from
I gotta start selling dope and
every
dope towards
place,
that.
but we don't know if
What's
that
mine?
that's like the only place it comes from, bro.
They said COVID came from China, right?
Do you believe that?
You believe it's a COVID?
That's an actual fact.
You believe it's a COVID that China did that? Keep thinking that.
The way it came from.
I got
Son,
COVID.
I can't believe everything I'm
It's
told
here
on
now.
TV.
I got COVID.
He
Oh,
just
hi-
said
oh, damn, put on your
television.
mask,
He just
motherfucker.
said
Oh, wait,
televisions. But where you heard
Nah,
this
nah,
at?
Chill out, man.
Where you
Y'all
heard?
talking too much.
Yo, where you heard this
No,
at?
you talking too much.
Where you
talking
heard
that
this shit
fentanyl
at?
shit.
You heard this on the TV?
What?
Nigga, bugged
Where you
out.
heard on the news? About the fentanyl and that COVID and all that shit. Where you heard this from?
Man, listen.
You heard it from the televisions?
Oh,
So you
listen,
believe the
man.
televisions?
Listen, man.
Come on,
Nah,
man.
Tell our visions.
Come on, man.
I did the research.
Come on, Shaw.
We want to tell our visions. You violating. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga, what you? Yo, Job, man.
Just told you.
Chill
man.
out. Chill the fuck out.
I'm gonna ask that question.
Chill the fuck out, Job. I'm telling you the truth.
But how? But you gotta break it down to me. How this comes about
What? The fentanyl and
in COVID?
coming from the same place.
But break it down.
Ay, Dios mío.
You don't know, Shaw.
You want me to break it down?
I would love to.
Ay, Dios mío.
All
I
right.
would love for you to break it down, bro.
Poquito.
All right.
Info.
Fentanyl is coming. It's a compound that's been developed in China. You understand what I'm saying? And then it's been smuggled through Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans, they put it together. They put it with the pills or whatever the fuck they do with it. You know what I'm saying? Then they bring it over here.
It tells me a little bit of information you did right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So what is it? It's like a plant,
No, it's a chemical.
or they made it?
It's a fucking compound chemical.
It's mixed up. It's mixture.
All right,
of shit. What is it
it's
made
a
with?
chemical, and it
How
was
is it
also
made?
used in medical. It's also used in medicals.
But
Like,
how is it made? What is
it's
it
like-
made from? What is
it
it
was
comes
like
from?
it was its purpose was to be an anesthesia.
You know how cocaine
or
is a
pain
coming from a
medicine
plant?
and shit like that.
That's your name?
What's its purpose,
No,
man?
I'm not telling you.
Where it comes from?
Man, John, man, you don't know
Yeah, I
what you
sold
talking about,
fentanyl,
man.
nigga.
Look,
Josh, shut the fuck up, man.
Where it come from?
Real
Where it
talk,
come
man.
from?
You bugging right now.
Chill,
I'm
man.
not
Chill,
bugging.
chill. Where it come from?
Told you it came from China, man.
No, I'm talking about plant. Like
I don't
coke came
know,
from a
man.
plant.
I don't know. I know China, they formulated and it's coming here.
Well, let me tell y'all something, kids. Stay away from that shit. You heard? You don't need it, and you without it, you can do so much in life.
Worse than dope, man.
You understand me?
I seen motherfuckers getting high off heroin. I mean, I seen them niggas do them gangster
Don't
lean.
talk about it too much. Too
And these niggas survive. They live. You want to see your people and your family members strung out on some shit that they can't even have a chance to get clean off of. They have a chance to go to the rehab. They didn't have a chance to have their families come intervene, do an intervention. That's what y'all want to see? I don't want to see that shit, bro. I ain't with it. I'd rather smoke this fucking reefer and make sure I get it from a reliable source. Because now they putting reefer and fentanyl. Putting fentanyl and reefer.
No, they
I'm
not.
going to say.
Oh, word.
Yes, they is.
They can't do it.
John. They are
They
doing
don't
it.
have no weed to do it.
Well, they spraying the weed with the spray terps.
Yeah, because you keep giving them weed, then they're going to do it.
So we have to be careful out here, man. All right?
That's why I ain't giving them no weed.
All right, be careful out here, man.
Most definitely be careful.
Be more careful, like the book.
Let me get a light.
Word.
I love people, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all that's viewing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of my fucking viewers die off of them overdoses. Because that shit is real. Shit is real, bro.
Fuck a OD, just D.O.
Yeah,
Dose
man.
over.
That's it. No more
That's
doses.
the same shit.
No more doses.
If you have a dose over,
No, not a dose
it's
over.
a still overdose.
An overdose is OD. A DO
You took
is a
one
do.
dose over.
Is do.
That's
Instead of
come
OD,
on, man.
do
Job,
something.
man. We gotta talk sense.
I am
We
talking
gotta
sense.
make sense.
I am talking,
Shit gotta
talking
come
common
to.
sense.
It gotta equal common sense.
I am talking common sense. Instead of OD,
Do something.
DO. Do.
Do
Don't OD.
something.
Do.
I
something.
hear you, man. Do something.
Don't
I
OD
hear
on
you.
something.
That's
do
positive.
something. Do
I
on
get
something.
that. All right.
Yeah, don't
D
OD
O
on it.
mean do,
Nigga, don't even do that shit.
but don't do
Don't-
that.
Don't overdose
That
something.
shit,
Do
don't
something.
even do it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
You
that
wanna
shit is
overdose
crazy,
on
man.
drugs.
For real
Yo.
talk.
Overdose on drugs, we need
That
to do
fentanyl
something.
What
that
niggas need to
fentanyl is
do
whack,
is
man.
more fruits, more
Shit is whack,
vegetables,
man.
So they say.
more water.
That shit is just that shit ain't cool, man.
It's like
Yeah.
crack in the 80s.
I hear you.
It's wrong.
I don't want to see people dying, man.
Anybody
It's a
died?
pandemic already, man. Like I said, there's a war going on, Shaw.
Anybody died, man. That's right. I already
So
got the
who
shit
you blame?
eco-friendly.
You blame Trump for this? It's a war going on already.
Nah, man, that ain't got nothing to do with him personally.
It's a war going on already.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't. But
Look at this shit.
I can
It's
blame
fucked up out
Biden
here.
for it. I can blame Obama for it.
How you
You can
blame
blame
Obama
George
but not
Bush
Trump?
for it.
Obama was before Trump. How you blame Obama but not Trump?
Oh
Just
yeah, we
admit
can
it.
blame Trump for it too.
Nah,
That's a
man.
fact. You're right.
I'm
He
just
was
saying.
president during that shit too. You actual fact.
Okay.
He was president during that shit too. You can blame his motherfucking punk ass too.
I don't even remember the Fetty being around when Obama was in office though.
Listen, man, it was out, man.
Not as it wasn't a pandemic as it is now, no.
It was started in it be. It was just breaking out.
Well, me personally, I ain't hear it. So
I ain't hear about that shit. Word.
Nah,
I ain't hear
fentanyl
about
was
this shit
around,
for like
man.
till like at least 4 years, 6 years or some shit.
Trump was president 6 years
Yeah.
ago.
He wasn't president in 2013.
Listen, Ja, you say you don't want to talk too much. You talking too much.
I'm not talking too much.
Well, I
Talk
ain't hear
about-
about this
talk
shit
about
until
some
like
other shit,
2000.
Well,
Give
I
me
said
some
he
good
wasn't
information.
president in
17 or
2013.
some
I just
shit.
gave you some good information.
Yeah, man.
So it's been like
That's
7
positive,
years
man.
since you know what I'm saying, when I started hearing about that shit. And now I'm just seeing, that's why I'm seeing like a lot of people lean down and shit. It
Well,
ain't
you
funny.
always seen that.
Nah, but this shit be different. These niggas be screaming and shit. Like they getting pinched and shit. They be like, ah. Like,
Well,
that shit crazy. That shit ain't even funny.
you
That
look at
shit
it
crazy though.
from the
They
if
on
you
something
haven't learned-
different.
If you haven't learned from the crack era,
They on
when
something different, bro.
we look at the Iran-Contra
I'm
affairs.
pretty full.
You ever heard of the Iran-Contra affairs?
Nope. No, I haven't.
I'm shaking in my boots.
What that was,
What was it?
it was based around Ronald Reagan was the president.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Reagan did not like Nicaraguan government. He had a beef, and I don't know why. I can't go through that detail of why he didn't like Nicaraguan government. But he wanted to overthrow it,
Mm-hmm.
the government, the Nicaraguan government, right? So there was a group that in Nicaragua that was against them. Their name was the Contras. All right. So the Contras needed guns.
So what you about to tell me? The Snowfall script?
This is not the Snowfall strip. This
It's
is
the same
actual
thing.
fact.
It's the
This is
same.
actual fact. Well, this is
You about to
where
tell me how the
Snowfall-
cocaine got into America
Well,
type
this
shit.
is the actual fact.
They traded guns for coke type shit, right?
No, it didn't go like that. They
So what
didn't
happened?
trade guns for coke. The Contras didn't have any money to buy guns. But they had a multiple supply of cocaine. Because in Nicaragua, they was able to get cocaine. So they gave the American government the cocaine. And in return, we had the crack epidemic.
It's the same shit from Snow Forward.
Yeah.
Well, they telling you the exact truth. That's exactly what happened. This is not, but they're not telling you where they bought the guns from. Remember, now they had to buy guns. How did Iran get involved in this? How did Iran get involved with this? Do you know how Iran was involved in this? Iran is involved with this because Iran was a third country that will sell guns. They can sell the guns, and they won't have no. They would thought they would not have no implications in what's going on. They took the money that they made from the cocaine, they gave it back to the Contras. The Contras took the money and gave it to Iran and bought guns. They bought all the guns they needed. And then after they got what they needed, an epidemic was created. But they overthrew the government, got who they wanted in there. But at the end of the day, an epidemic was created.
Mm-hmm. So what you trying to say? I mean, what was the point of that whole shit? Because I was kind of lost, bro.
We was talking about fentanyl. This is the same thing. All right? It's the same thing.
So America is basically in business with China.
I don't know who America. I don't know. I can't say that for a fact. But it's the same thing, but it's just a different drug now.
Oh, as far as the pandemic, how it's
Yeah.
moving? Yeah.
It's a different drug.
Yeah, we know, man. We see it.
It's a different drug now.
We definitely see it. Yep. Oh, man, what's next? What's the next topic, man?
Damn, man. Shit, man. We got some other shit out, man. Damn, Lou. What you think, Nick? What's happening?
Take a shot. Yo, man, let's talk about this, man. I got something, man.
I mean, we could talk about something positive, you know. Remember we used to talk about mental health a lot, man. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about gun violence. That shit is a serious thing.
Man, my fucking tooth hurt.
So, I think it's about time. He about to say that we don't got to our end. We don't talk ourselves to our end.
Shit. How long we went to?
Yeah, I don't know.
About an hour and change. I guess we could get one more topic in.
That's what I said, It's all good, man. If you feel like you want to stop now, we can stop now. If you want to keep going, we keep going, man. It's on you, man.
Let me see something real quick.
You know.
Two. What's this shit said? 2 young women stabbed, 1 fatally in Brooklyn Deli. Nah, man, fuck that. Yeah, we can call it off, man. St. Patrick's Day, man. You celebrate that?
I'm not Irish.
I wish.
Yeah, I remember we used to go to Manhattan on St. Patrick's Day and dance in the Irish pubs and
I
shit.
was in Manhattan, but I wasn't in Manhattan.
I supposed to believe in the 4-leaf clover
That's
too.
back in the days. I was, what, 18?
Nah, I ain't got nothing against Irish people, man. I don't want people to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Got
That's
there
your thing.
leprechaun and shit.
You know, we
Leprechaun.
got black people got our thing. Y'all got your thing. We
You better watch out for
we
the elf.
totally understand. Shit, you know.
Watch out for self.
You know.
And you'll see wealth.
I know Irish like to drink though.
Yeah, they get drunk. Yo, yeah, that's it, man. I'm done.
Ain't got nothing else, man. We got Easter coming up, man.
I don't celebrate Easter.
Why?
It's a pagan holiday.
Talk about it.
Well, Easter is pagan, and you know I'm an Israelite, so I really don't deal with that shit.
So talk about it, man. Come on, man. You don't listen, man.
I mean,
You know,
what
back
you
in
want
the
me to say?
days,
I say I don't
we used
deal
to
with
go
it.
buy us some clothes on Easter. We used to go hang out on Easter. How many people used to hang out on Easter?
A whole bunch of people.
Word, man. Our moms had to go
I used to do
and
it.
save up for so we can have something nice to wear on Easter. Child, what you doing, man?
I don't celebrate.
Child, listen, man. You can't do this, bro. Come on, man. You interrupting, man.
I don't celebrate Easter.
Lock the door, man. You can't do that.
Yo, man, that's it, man. Fuck it.
Come on, man.
I'm done.
We was talking about, maybe we come back to this next week, man.
Yeah, when Easter over. Ain't
Yo.
Easter next? No, well, that's next Monday.
think
I don't
about it.
celebrate Easter. I used to, but what the fuck?
You know, you used to when you ain't had no kids.
I got all kind of shit on.
Come on, man.
All right, y'all. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love. Yeah. Hit the wrong button again. We hit the drama hour. Yes, sir. That's what we need.
Yeah, man. That's it.